Hi, and thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel. My name is Zatara, and these are my thoughts, Zatara's thoughts, right? I'd like talking about interesting issues of life, or what I deem to be interesting issues. Today I'd like to talk about why most people are unhappy. Now, and I don't only want to talk about the why, but the how to remedy that situation. I think it all starts with the three pillars. We have these three pillars of life that if you don't get these three right, usually something about your life will be out of balance, right? And these are career, family, and religion. Now, most of these things have broken down over the past 20, 30 years, 40 years, maybe since the sexual revolution, the 60s, flower power and all that stuff, when it was like free love and experimentation and all that. I think that's when the family unit fell apart, because people stopped caring about faithfulness. People stopped caring about honor and respect. It was all about, it's free for all and just do what feels good. And when we think about religion, most religions, people aren't following the religions the major religions the way they used to, because if they were, the world would have been a totally different place, right? Number three is career. We know about 70% of people who are working right now aren't doing jobs that they love. Now, I think the solution to all of this, number one, is don't do the most important thing, and this encompasses all three of these pillars, whether career, family, or what's the other one? Religion. Don't do what people tell you to do, whether it be family, whether it be parents, no matter what. Do not follow the crowd. Do not follow what you have been told. Do what feels and you feel is right for you. Career-wise, run after your passion, right? When it comes to family, don't get married and get kids just because society says you should. It's crazy how many people think by the time I'm 30, I have to get kids. Or when I get to this amount, once I maybe start making this amount of money, I have to get married, I have to get kids. That's where we mess things up. Number three, religion. Do not just blindly follow the religion you were born into or what your parents were practicing. Do search out what feels right for you. Observe what they've gone through, how it has worked out for them. I believe it might have worked out perfectly well for your parents, but it might be a disaster for you. Not everything that works out well for person A will work out well for person B. We're all wired differently. We all have different destinies. We all have different, things we are wired to do and we're attracted to. Another thing is negativity. It seems like this modern society, we're kind of like programmed to focus, to hone in on negativity. So like the news, for instance, focuses on negativity. Another thing, many people feel like when they point out the negative, they think it seems intelligent, like they'll come across as more intelligent than others. The thing is this: gratitude brings happiness. So you have to focus on the positive. It's a choice. No matter what happens, I think every situation has the positive and negative. Every dark cloud has a silver lining, right? So you have to focus in on the positive, like daily. No matter how, let's say you're struggling financially, you have your 2 legs, your 2 feet, your 2 arms, you have your eyes. I mean, you can breathe, you have health. These are more important, far, far more important than money. Like, how much would you trade for your 2 eyes? $1 billion? Would you? I mean, you have so much, but you're focusing on the negative. Stop focusing on the negative. Focus on the positive and choose. I think it's a choice. No matter what happens to you, it's a choice. You have to choose to be happy. There's tons of rich guys out there not happy, and tons of poor people, financially poor, but very happy. So it boils down to choice, but there's also choices that we make. I believe this life is all about choices, right? So we make choices, and choices make us. And for me, that's what I believe. It's just short and sweet. It's not complicated. I think we try and complicate things too much. Keep it simple. Enjoy life. Find what is your destiny, what you're passionate about. Find your own way. Don't follow people. It's crazy how the society just follows and follows and follows. And I think another thing you really have to watch out for is consumerism, and how the society and companies try and sell us things and make us think that we are missing out on so much if we don't get this type of car, this type of big screen TV, and if we don't go on this vacation, and it's all crap. These guys are making money off of you focusing on your negatives, and you focusing on what they're feeding you. Don't do it. Be content, be grateful, follow your own way, find out what feels and is right for you. Anyway, those are my thoughts, and as usual, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Remember, I'm not an expert in any of these, but I love YouTube because it's a platform where people can exchange ideas. There's no there are no gatekeepers in the media. Before, there used to be all these people who used to restrict what we consume in terms of information, in terms of entertainment and education. But now everyone is free. It's free. Air your views, I air my views. We hopefully iron sharpens iron, right? So that's it for today's Zatara's Thoughts. Till next time, thank you.